Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre began the day in Montreal. He visited a recycling plant where he announced he would end the ban on some single-use plastics. Poilievre then headed to Toronto, where he stopped at a Hindu temple.
How long does this bread stay fresh and edible if it's not packaged? You ever think of taking your bread out when you go home and just leaving it unwrapped? How many days do you think it would be good before it gets dried out and moldy? How long would the other fresh produce here stay edible if it could not be plastic wrapped? The answer is a lot less time.
In addition to repealing the ban on items like plastic straws and grocery bags, Poilievre says he would stop efforts to ban other plastic items like bread bags and produce bags.
As this election campaign enters the home stretch, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre has a message for Canadians. He'll bring plastic bags and straws back. Speaking from a recycling plant in Montreal, Poilievre promised to end the federal ban on single-use plastics, a policy that is currently tied up in the courts. Poilievre's announcement comes on the heels of last night's debate, where tensions became so heated due to the presence of the right-wing media outlet Rebel News, the traditional post-debate scrum was cancelled. Poilievre was asked whether the debate commission should be abolished. The Conservative leader was also asked whether he'd still fire the Bank of Canada governor, a promise that had been a staple of his speeches. Poilievre didn't respond to those questions. When journalists shouted for him to clarify his position, his staff moved in to surround reporters and drown them out with clapping. On a final note, as you know, the Conservatives choose who gets the questions. CBC has not been allowed to ask a question all week.